149 pounds. The national champion is back. Caleb Henson, his last action December 19th. The reigning national champion, 12-0, as he gets ready to take on Jack Gioffre. Gioffre, the junior from the West Coast, and here comes the program's second all-time national champion in Caleb Henson.
And he has the ability to win 2 more. He's gotten better. He has the best in-match IQ, not just for Virginia Tech, but in the ACC. He makes adjustments on the fly.
His last action, December 19th, it was a win by fall over Carter Young. Had a chance to talk to him earlier today inside the Virginia Tech wrestling room. Excited to be back in the lineup, competing.
Work through this.
He brought up the rivalry between 2 really good wrestlers, the history with Ridge Lovett and Caleb Henson, and what those 2 have done in their last couple of meetings.
149 is a really tough weight class, especially in the ACC. Just last week, Jack Gioffre was going against Jaden Abbas and a returning All-American, and now he has a national champion. The ACC is pretty tough at 149, especially when you have the returning national champion. Returning and defending. But this is how you get better. You get better by going against the best competition. So while Gioffre can say, man, one week I have an All-American, next week I have the national champion. Yeah, this is what happens. The ACC wrestling.
The Gioffre brothers, Jack here at 49, Michael, their 57-pounder. We won't see him tonight. He's out ill, but these Gioffres made the decision both to move up a weight this year. Jack wrestled 141 for Virginia.
When you look at the Gioffre brothers, and they are twins, they have different styles. Michael Gioffre at 157, he's more conservative, more kind of just plots his way. Oh, nice shot there. Continue to move. Now, let's see what happens here. Another takedown. And Virginia Tech's done well scoring in the first period. But let's see if Henson's going to continue to try and ride and keep him down.
Sticks in that claw, but Gioffre able to scrape away.
Good job for Gioffre. That's an underrated part of Henson's arsenal is he's very tough on top.
Gioffre's dropped his last couple of duels, losing last week to Abbas of Stanford, as you talked about, 14-2. Biskins of North Carolina State, he wrestled him tough, came up just on the short end, losing 4-2. 3rd year on the grounds, but injuries have certainly slowed his progress. His first year in the blood round, I remember that match in the Southern Scuffle when looking at Gioffre. He was injured, then he broke his hand in an incident after. Then year 2, he dealt with a hip injury, some concussion issues. He had a case of mono before the ACCs last year, which kept him off the practice mat. Boy, no amount of practice can help you prepare for what Henson just uncorked on him.
Continuing to be aggressive no matter where it is in the match. Here's the first takedown. A nice single leg, high seat rather, and then he reached across and kept moving his feet. And if you keep moving your feet, good things are going to happen. First takedown, and then ended the period with another takedown. Virginia Tech is wrestling very well in his first 4 weight classes.
Henson indicates that he wants to go optional here with that last takedown late in the first period. So Gioffre picks up his second escape, 6-2.
And the good thing about the 3-point takedown is that you're not that far out of the match. I mean, it's 6-2. Clearly, Henson has been in control. But a takedown by Gioffre gets you to a point where it's 6-5.
Working off that elbow tie, and man, look at the explosion there by Henson. Got to his leverage, but Gioffre able to avoid giving up the offense.
And this is what he said. When we talked to him, Sean, he said he wants to defend and attack. You saw that. He defended a decent shot by Gioffre, and he attacked. Some people like to defend and kind of work for a stalemate to stop their momentum. He said this year he wants to defend and attack and defend and score.
Working off that under, trying to get to that opposite side. You see that arm almost being used as a lever there by Gioffre to prevent Henson from getting to the corner.
Gioffre's in a better position. He was on his knees, and then he got to his feet. When you're on your knees, it's harder to move, and that's why when you see guys that have people on their knees, they keep moving because your knees don't move as quickly as your feet. So he got to his feet and doing a decent job of attacking, is just not getting to the legs. Gioffre, that is.
Reshot by Gioffre. Short time in this second period. See if Henson tries to get one more like he did to close out the first period. Down to 2, down to 1, and a 6-2 lead for the reigning national champion. Take a look at how this weight is stacked in the ACC. Henson headlining the pack. You have McNeil 5th, Abbas on the West Coast 7th, and then some good young wrestlers 20 through 30. Gioffre cracking those rankings in at number 30 and showing he belongs, wrestling Henson tough here on the road inside Castle.
He is. And clearly Henson has been in control, but it's only 6-2.
Hand fight continues. Gioffre is going to have to try to return him. Henson inching his way near the edge, and the continuation of action goes out of bounds.
One of the things that you notice is that Henson was staying on his feet, even though when there was a back trip attempt by Gioffre, kind of lifting him up, he was keeping his feet on the mat.
That'll be a caution underneath. Henson a little bit too quick off the whistle. Yeah, he did not hesitate. I thought it was interesting. You asked him, the goals. You're coming off a national championship, and bam, right off the tip of his tongue, he said, I want the Hodge. I want a couple more national championships. I want to be a 3-timer. I want an Olympic gold in Los Angeles. But I thought what was pretty cool, he said, I want Virginia Tech to get a team trophy this year.
There you go.
Okay, here we go.
It's the first time I've seen him with these high yellow shoes on, a little neon action. You're the national champion, you can wear whatever shoe you want.
After the two wrestlers exchange some cautions, Henson, when the dust settles, is away, and then he comes in with offense. Reshot there by Gioffre. Gioffre not backing down, continues.
Still neutral.
Yeah. Went hunting for that far leg. Pace picking up as we approach a minute to go in this third period.
Oh, that shot, he shot it with his head down. Gioffre shot with his head down. Still in control. The official felt that Gioffre was not in a situation where he couldn't defend himself. It's opening up. Gioffre's got to watch leading with the head there.
Well, they got caught leaning a little bit too much there. And now a quick tap by Henson. Riding time not a factor, so Henson, if he wants to get the bonus point, is going to need another takedown, leading by 7, and that's exactly what he does. Henson trying to free out his left arm, has the wrist control as well.
We talked about the in-match IQ of Henson. We were just talking about how it's kind of a close smash, 6-2, Gioffre still in it. Henson has just turned it up.
Henson certainly has kicked it into a different gear, and maybe some exhaustion late from Gioffre as Henson gets 3 more. He'll cut, he'll release, shoots in on that fireman's, and again, the explosion of the national champion. And that will get this crowd all fired up and on their feet.
When I tell you that shot there, a little swim outside step, that right there was A+ attacking. Oh, that was good. This was just high level. It was just 6-2. And the NCAA defending champion put it on. Scored, swim move. He is that good. And Virginia Tech is dominating UVA.